Okay, so here's the foil drive integrated mast with this nice cool pod on it. It comes like this with the screw bolt in here. This is what it looks like on the other side of the screw bolt. So I already took that out to make this a little bit easier to show you. Take your foil drive Torx, pull this out, pull this piece out. Don't pull it real hard because you're connected to these wires inside here that come down to the bottom here. So you get into your foil drive packet, you're looking for these 4 bolts here. So get your 4 bolts out. So you got this, get your 4 bolts out. You put a little bit of grease right here. Get your foil drive grease. Put a little bit here. You don't need a ton of stuff here. You kind of put it around this whole, basically this O-ring is what you really want to get. Is where this O-ring is. See how he put it in this groove? Don't cram so much into those holes at all. Now you got your 4 screws. You put this together like this. You'll see how it slides right into place. Kind of pop it in there. If you want to, you know, you can put a little bit of your grease right on this O-ring, because this is basically where you really want it, is to seal this O-ring, and don't get a ton of it on your electrodes here, because that can limit a little bit of your electric conductivity. Put this back together like that. Be careful not to stretch your wires out. Get your 4 screws here. These are going to go into the back of your motor right here. So slide those in. Get your foil drive Torx and try to line it up. Let's see if we can get it to catch. And pull that thing all the way down. And kind of, it's always nice to do these in different alignment. Don't go 1 2 3 4. Go 1, go across, go across, go across. It's kind of like when you're tightening putting your tire back on your car. Don't do it all around in a circle. Kind of go back and forth to pull it all together down very carefully and tidy. Kind of tight, but don't go crazy with it, because you'll either strip this thing or you'll strip the heads on your nuts or your bolts here. So just get it fairly tight, give it a little bit, don't go crazy. Once you got them all in there and you've done your pattern, you can go around in a circle now, and just to make sure everything is tight. We got that. Now, without stretching your wires out, we're going to try and sneak this back into place. Line up your holes here. Get those screws that you pulled out of your mast. This is the one long one. And where's the one short one we have here? This is the nut side of it. Put that on the other side. Grab your foil drive Torx. It's the right size here. And tighten this back together. So basically you've put the high powered motor on here onto your new integrated foil drive GoFoil mast. So get this pretty tight. Don't go crazy, but get it pretty tight. This plug here, you want it facing down, so if it's hard to get it to go down, take your foil drive screws here, tighten this back down. This right here is an extra pad that goes on the bottom of your plate, which stops the galvanization or the electrolysis between carbon and your aluminum, which is your foil drive unit. Okay, so for this one here, before we put it on, we're gonna glue up, put some of your foil drive grease, how to get it on this O-ring. Not so much on the electrodes like I was showing you before, but kind of put a dab on here just to make sure there's a nice watertight seal with your O-ring. You know, these screws that are right here, if it has the T-nuts on there, take that off. These are basically screws. You can use your foil drive screws too that come with your kit. But when you put this on there, these kind of line up with these holes inside the foil drive unit. So you put that on there. Since this is a Go foil, we've got these with what do you call it? Phillips screws. Number 3 Phillips screw. And you can kind of put these down. This will hold your unit, your mast to the unit. So let's find one of my screwdrivers in here. Usually I have a whole bunch of them. Making sure that your rubber piece down there to stop the reaction between the carbon and the aluminum is in place. Kind of put this in place. Put this. Now this unit is stuck together, so it won't, you know, kind of fumble around and have problems with your cable. Now on your cable here, this one is marked for going into the max unit. This mark here, we're going to push it down, line up our holes, and then we're going to put our screws in. And basically you're going to use your 3 black screws that go on here to match this color. The 3 screws in, find your foil drive Torx head here, put these in. And actually this is not a Torx, this is an Allen. Tighten that pretty good. You don't have to go crazy with it, but get it tight enough to where you got a good water seal on that O-ring and your grease holding it in there. Okay, so now you've got all this. Make sure that you spray on your lanolin spray when you put these together. You don't necessarily have to spray inside here, that'll make a big buildup. So put it on the outside, put it on your shaft here and the inside of here, put it together. Now be careful when you put these on there that you don't let it go. You don't want it slamming in there. Now for the bolts that I use, these are especially good on the boards that I make, where you could slide this into the track from the back of the board. You could see how this board over here has tracks open in the back, so this lines up like this and slides right in. So I'm going to go ahead and already set mine up, and these are not the ones for the, what do you call it, the fusion. Put that up there, and I use lock nuts and just carry a ratchet with me. This is my ratchet for putting my foil drive on. It just makes it real easy. Put that on there. Got a washer. The other ones are set up here for countersunk to utilize your regular hardware that you get with your foil drive. I've got it all set up. I've got my high-powered motor right here. I've got the 3-prop, which is the standard blade propellers. There are the blades that come with it. So just remember, spray this up, put it on there, put it on your board, and you're ready to go.